When members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints think of the story of the first vision, they probably instinctively think about the account canonized today in the Pearl of Great Price. This account of the first vision has remained for Latter-day Saints the authoritative narrative of the early life and prophetic calling of Joseph Smith. But while Latter-day Saints are mainly familiar with the canonical account of the first vision in the Pearl of Great Price, historians have documented 3 other first-hand accounts of the first vision left by the prophet. As with the 4 canonical Gospels in the New Testament that narrate the life and teachings of Jesus, the 4 primary accounts of the first vision can be read individually, or they can be read together in harmony to appreciate them as a whole. Whether read individually or in harmony, each account contains important information about this important event. The earliest account of the first vision was recorded in the summer of 1832. It's even written in Joseph Smith's own handwriting. It's a deeply personal and poignant account that is couched in a narrative about Joseph's quest to find forgiveness for his sins as a young man, and features an extended direct quotation of what the Lord instructed Joseph in the vision. 3 years later, in 1835, Joseph gave another recitation of the first vision after meeting an eccentric religious figure named Robert Matthews. Joseph and Matthews discussed religious matters during their meeting, as both claimed prophetic authority. Part of the conversation included Joseph's description of the coming forth of the Book of Mormon and the first vision. This account includes an intriguing detail not present in the other accounts, that Joseph saw many angels in his vision alongside the Father and the Son. The most famous account of the first vision was composed in 1838. This recitation is the version that is canonized in the Pearl of Great Price. Written at a time when the persecution of the saints in Kirtland, Ohio and Missouri was fresh on the prophet's mind, the tone of this retelling is more defensive and apologetic, and emphasizes the theme of the opposition Joseph felt against him as a young man. The last first-hand account of the first vision from Joseph Smith appeared in 1842 in the church's newspaper, The Times and Seasons. This account was prepared at the request of a Chicago newspaperman named John Wentworth, and is part of what is commonly called today the Wentworth Letter. It was contextualized as part of a larger sketch of the rise, progress, persecution, and faith of the Latter-day Saints. Carefully crafted for wide public consumption, and taking some of its language from previously published records, this account of the first vision shows the prophet's evolving literary style and reliance on clerks who helped him reformulate his narrative in later years. Latter-day Saints can rightly rejoice that they have access to additional records that complement the canonical account in the Pearl of Great Price. As is true with all books of Scripture, in the words of one historian, Stephen C. Harper, the first vision accounts were created in specific historical settings that shape what they say and how they say it. Each of the accounts of Joseph Smith's first vision has its own history. Each was created in circumstances that determined how it was remembered and communicated, and thus how it was transmitted to us. Each account has gaps and omissions. Each adds detail and richness. By understanding their individual contexts, we can better appreciate why these different accounts exist, as well as why they contain some differences in detail, tone, and emphasis. That can help us better appreciate the rich documentary record that the prophet left us. As Harper has remarked, Joseph Smith's first vision may be the best documented theophany in history. Joseph Smith worked hard to document his experience in the Grove, and scholars have worked hard to raise awareness of his several accounts. To read Joseph Smith's first-hand accounts of the first vision for yourself, be sure to check out the link in the description below to the Joseph Smith Papers Project website, or even just check out the Gospel Library app on your smart device.